and we get almost 63,000 results. Now, like I said, that's across all of the library's databases. So there is a chance that we're getting content about English literature. We could be getting content about just about anything because there is content from all of these different places coming in. So we need to make it a little bit more specific. We need to filter it more to the things that we need. And that way that we do that is by using these filters right underneath the search bar. So phase one, pick your keywords. Phase two, filter your search. A lot of people just put the keywords in and they start looking and there's stuff there that they don't want, but they haven't filtered yet. So they get frustrated and they leave. Filter first and then look. So for you guys, I think it's probably very likely that you need peer-reviewed literature, that academic stuff that we've been talking about. There is a filter specifically for that. And if we click it, it gets rid of all of the other content. So that magazine content, video content, ebook content, that goes away. And we're only left with academic journals. And you can see we locked a lot off the top right there. Another filter that I think you should just automatically use is the time filter. This time filter right beside the peer-reviewed filter allows you to limit to a specific period of time. So if you only want recent literature, like let's say within the past 5 years, we can click the time filter and it gets rid of everything older. And you can see we went from the 40s to 18,000. So we've taken away a lot of content just by clicking two buttons. Super duper simple. Additionally, there is a filter in the all filters section that I think is the real powerhouse, and it's called the subject filter. So I'll click on all filters and it pops out an extra menu. If I scroll down to subject, we'll see all of these little checkboxes. This filter works like hashtags on social media. So a lot of you said that you go to social media first thing in the morning. You know how if you're on Instagram and you see a hashtag on a post, it's actually a link. And if you tap that hashtag, you can see every post that's ever had that hashtag on it. This works the same way. All of the articles here have been tagged with subject filter tags. And when we check a box, we only look at the articles that have that tag. So my topic is about aphasia in stroke victims and the rehabilitation. So I'm going to pick one piece of that question and I'm going to check all the boxes that I can about that. It's important that you only go one piece at a time because it filters more thoroughly if you only pick one thing at a time. So it kind of multiplies on itself. So if I say I only want to look at the tags that are about stroke rehabilitation, then I'm only going to start with a pool about stroke rehabilitation. And then I can come back to the subject filter and I can click all of the boxes that are about aphasia. And then I'll have just the pool about rehabilitation plus the piece about aphasia. And so that's going to get things really specific really fast. So we'll layer it on itself. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to say stroke rehabilitation, rehabilitation, and I can just scroll down and look for anything that I see. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Rehabilitation. Anything that I see that meets that criteria. And you can go as far as you want. This list will get really, really long. So let's stop there. I'll hit update and apply. And I applied subject filters for the rehabilitation piece of the question. If I go back, we're down to 3,000, by the way. If I go back, I can add aphasia. Now I know that the articles are not only going to be tagged about rehabilitation, but they're going to have the tag for aphasia as well. And I have 956 results. So we started with like 60,000 and now we're under 1,000. And we did that really, really fast, just with filters, not even with changing the keywords, nothing like that. It was just 3 filters. And now we have a pool of stuff that we can really look at.